In Arizona, the mayor of Yuma, Douglas Nichols, has declared a state of emergency because of the migrants flooding across the border. Watch this.
Well, we're currently in some unprecedented waters here. The purpose of the declaration is to make sure we're not the epicenter of a humanitarian crisis that could be quickly developing.
Congressman Andy Biggs is from Arizona. He's with me now. You joined the Yuma mayor at the border over the weekend. Just take us through it. What did you see?
Well, Stuart, I went down yesterday just to see what was going on. I've been down many times. And I pulled up, and the only Border Patrol we saw at that time, because they're just overwhelmed with processing people, was a van carrying away a group. We moved on down, and we were at one location for just about 45 minutes to an hour. And while we were there, literally probably 100 to 150 people just poured right in right behind us. And you know what, when you see these folks that are coming in, these are the ones that are they're flying up to Mexicali. They're taking an Uber. They're taking a cab. They're being bussed over by the human smugglers, and then they just literally walk across. CBP being overwhelmed. They had two other locations, total of 3 locations with big groups. They were processing all at the same time, and so the local law enforcement was there to kind of keep these folks there. 7 countries from these 150 people. None of them from Mexico. But 4 Bangladeshis. That's the type of thing that you're seeing on a regular basis now in Yuma, which you had not seen. They're up over 400% this year. In October was up over 400% in apprehensions this year alone.
Well, where is Senator Mark Kelly? He's the Democrat senator representing Arizona. I haven't heard a word from him about the border. Have you?
No, I really haven't, except for that he was an open border candidate when he ran. And this is an open borders situation. So I don't know what Mr. Kelly thinks is going to happen in Arizona. You've got, as we were driving around in Yuma yesterday after being on the border, we saw folks that were clearly just newly arrived wandering in Yuma. And that's part of what Mayor Nichols was so concerned about. And I mean, it's just a steady stream, and Mark Kelly is absent. And it's too bad, but he's consistent with the Biden administration. They're absent on this because this is what they want. And Stuart, I don't see it getting better in the coming year because this administration won't do anything to change.
And the media will not cover the story. Outside of Fox, you don't see this border crisis mentioned almost at all. And nobody is talking about Biden's responsibility in this border crisis. When is that going to change?
Stuart, you're exactly right. And don't forget that 2 years ago in 2019, when President Trump was there and we had a surge, they were down there claiming it was inhumane and everything else. But now they're perfectly content with this. And so you have just a massive amount of people, almost 70,000 coming across, encountered. But don't forget, you had probably 30 to 50,000 that came in that we didn't catch in October.
That's incredible. Just in November, 69,142 people apprehended in the state of Arizona. That's not including Texas. I mean, that's just extraordinary stuff. Andy, I'm sorry I'm out of time, but please come back soon because this is a crisis that deserves good reporting, and we need something from you. Thanks, Congressman.
Love to have you down with me, Stuart. So come on down sometime with me.
If you're not careful. Okay, thanks, Andy. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.